All right, we're still working with Katsu Hayabi and this moment of extension. Greg's doing the judo form of it. We're coming in for grips. And as he reaches, his shoulder blades engage. They pull forward. They flatten out, and like you're reaching after the baby falling off the countertop. Oh! Everything stretches. This feeling of stretch will happen. And when the moment of contact happens, these shoulder blades, go ahead and relax. Boom. See, my hands come together. I didn't pull them together. That's his shoulder blades moving together in natural. Just relax. Boom. Feel the relaxation? Mm-hmm. Good. Now time that just at the moment of contact. No. Time the relaxation at the moment of contact. Just turn off the shoulder blades. Ha! 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 Bravo.
Wow.
That was it. But you really have to engage it. If he tries to engage it with the arms or the shoulders, the other parts of his body, yeah, not so much. But when the shoulder blades really reach and really disengage, oh man, powerful. You got it. Good.
Wow.
Good. Thank you. Another application of this same principle happens, and we see it happen in Koru Dainikata, right at the moment of engagement. If, as his hand's coming in, I've taken the activity of my shoulder and rolled my whole arm all the way over. So your arm's just like a log rolling, and you're not just twisting your radius and ulna here at the elbow, but you're rolling the whole shoulder and turning it all the way over. Like you got a can of something and you're dumping it out, shaking it out, and you feel the shoulder engage all the way up at the top. If my shoulder's engaged that way and he makes contact, at contact I relax that shoulder, the whole torsion of the relaxation, without me putting any conscious effort into it at all. Feel that? Boom. Starts going that way. So this is another application of the same basic principle. If I try to do this by twisting at my elbow, if I try to actively turn him over, he can stop that in a heartbeat. But if the activation of power is actually the shoulder coiled and then relaxation, he has a hard time reading that with his nervous system, has a hard time referencing it. Because again, it's happening as a matter of negative tactile feedback. It's like negative space in a picture. We're not actually giving him a positive signal of twist. I'm giving him a twist that before he makes contact, and then I'm relaxing it. Isn't that interesting? And that's all happening in my shoulder joint, or rather happening as a result of a relaxation. Coil in the shoulder, relax. This happens in our hips as well. That when we have a point of contact and we're tied together, our centers are in communication, and there's tension in a hip. I put tension in this front hip right here. He can tell you can feel it. Then I relax it. His hip has to respond.
How did you put tension in your hip?
I just concentrated, like a dancer can.
Just rocked into
Right, just put tension in that hip and just change it. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You feel it?
Huh.
You just engage the musculature of your hip. You can coil it in, you can coil it out. If I coil my whole hip, I'm facing Greg here, but I've got my front foot and my knee and my hip all coiled, and at the moment of contact I relax that, bad things. The coil all goes into his hip. Hips coiled, you can see my heel pointing at the camera. At the moment of contact, relax it. And he gets no sensation of being driven over sideways. There's no lateral force acting on him. It's like he's just engaged in a spring. Do it to me. Just open or close the hip before I make contact, and then just relax it on contact. Just relax it on contact. There you go. Right. Right. So it's not the activity of engaging a hip strongly or even driving with it. That will still affect me probably. But it's the activity of taking that pressure off, of turning the mechanism off that he wants to hit me with. Yeah, I'm still feeling. Pressure on before I make contact. Pressure off as I make contact. Pressure on, pressure off. Yeah. There we go. Good, 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 good. And it can be relatively stationary. So I haven't done anything. Good, good, good. Now, feel this. That's pressure on, that's pressure off. And all that was a torsion in the whole pelvis, of rotating in the pelvis this way, and then changing it off. This way, changing it off.
Whoa.
Yeah. So you have a lot of activity that you can learn in your isometrics of controlling in your hips, controlling in your shoulders, controlling in the whole torso of the body, all the internal structure that you can use to basically feed direction by setting torsions, then relaxing. And that's Katsu Hayabi. Thank you.